Hello everyone. Welcome to the podcast Tale Teller Show. I am Joanna Black, host of this show. Today we are here to discuss on the topic why pediatric feeding therapy is important for the children. As we all know, nowadays children are suffering from dysphagia, like feeding and swallowing disorders. It means they can face difficulty with each and every step of the feeding procedure. If your children suffering from feeding disorder, then you may notice that they are not accepting any typical eating and drinking behaviors. Not only that, they refuse to use their age-appropriate feeding devices or are unable to self-feed. Sometimes, the child may refuse food, or accept only a restricted variety and a little much quantity of foods, which is quite inappropriate according to their age. The children who are dealing with feeding and swallowing difficulties, there could be a number of reasons behind it, like food aversions, any kind of allergic reactions, metabolic disorders, autism, diabetes and more. Whatever the reasons, but the result is similar. The child is probably going to be deficient in their essential nutrients. As a mother, I can also feel the depression of the parents whose child is suffering from these feeding and swallowing difficulties. In order to reduce their anxiety and depression, we're here to offer a better solution for them, pediatric feeding therapy. It is quite important to consult with a knowledgeable feeding therapist so that they can easily determine why the child is refusing foods or if there is any underlying cause. The pediatric feeding therapy helps the child by making their mouth muscle stronger than before and increases their tongue movement and chewing. It helps to increase the acceptance of different foods and liquids and improve the sucking and drinking ability. The feeding therapists also develop the suck-swallow breath patterns for the infants and provide some special kind of age-appropriate feeding bottle, utensils and more to enhance their feeding behavior. This therapeutic treatment is widely depends on child's age, cognitive and physical abilities and their age-specific swallowing and feeding issues. On this note, I would like to draw your attention to find out the best pediatrics therapy clinic near you in Dubai, where from you can get an effective feeding therapy plan for your baby. We have made a thorough research on the different therapy clinic available there, and out of all, Hope AMC has been reviewed the best. It is a reputed pediatric neurorehabilitation medical center, where from you can get the best treatment for your child with feeding difficulties. They have a team of professionally trained, knowledgeable feeding therapists, those who are able to make quick assessment of your child condition and then try to resolve their issues with proper care and treatment. They also train the caregivers and parents so that it can be helpful for the child. So, if you are willing to get the best pediatric feeding therapy treatment for your child, then do visit the website of Hope AMC and enlist the name for therapy sessions.